Hey guys, and welcome back to my next video. Today I'm going to be building a RGB lamp made out of translucent filament with RGB strips. I think it's going to be really cool. I actually came up with this idea from watching a video from CNC Kitchen. From there, he basically was testing out the strength of different infill patterns, and what he did is he took out the walls and the top layers to create the infill cube. And what he did is he basically just tested out, crushing it, whatever. You should go check him out. He's pretty cool. So my idea was, what if I just made a cube out of some infill? And sure, normally you want to limit as much infill as you can to save film and all. But basically, I did it, and it actually looks really cool. Basically, what I did is I just went to Prusa Slicer, made a 100 by 100 cube, and I just made that pure infill. No walls, no top layers. I did make some bottom layers, but that was just so that when I took it off the build plate, it wouldn't crush or break because they could be fragile. And my idea was, what if we just made a little base for it, right? Then put some LEDs on the bottom, and bam, we have a lamp. Because of how this gyroid infill is, there's a lot of air packets, and since it's translucent, that means that light can go through pretty easily, but it will also diffuse. And I think that would be really, really cool. So what I did is I went to Fusion 360 and I made this thing. Yes, I know these didn't turn out that great, but honestly they're good for what I need. You won't see this. So the plan is get an Arduino Nano. These things are really cool because they allow you to control servos, LED strips, pretty much anything electrical. You probably can even go subscribe to Ben Payzant on YouTube with one of these. Who knows? So the plan is just to stick it in there, put the top layer on, and then either make a 4 or a 5 by 5 grid. I'm not 100% sure. Just have to see how it looks. I'm thinking about going 4 by 4. And then after that, after I wire up all the LED strips and all, to put on this. And then from there, we can have the light pass through the bottom and then slowly diffuse. And I would like to create some light patterns and all that stuff, which I think would be really cool. So if we go ahead, so we can actually see how this looks. If I go ahead and put some light through, this is a very lit environment, so it's pretty hard to see, and I'm shooting on the webcam. Yeah, you can see how the light kind of passes through. Yeah, once again, probably not the best environment to be showing off lighting with how bright it is. Basically, that's the premise. Have some base, have some lights, and then put this on top. I probably won't be attaching this to the base itself because if I ever wanted to change colors or the infill pattern or anything like that, it'd be pretty nice just to be able to put a new one on or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably attach the Arduino Uno and the LEDs and see how that looks. Alright, so you probably can't see that too well, but I did get it all resoldered and I hope it works now. So let's just plug the Arduino in. Hey, look at that. Woo! I almost thought that wasn't going to work. It's only on red. I should have done it on like green or bright color like that, but oh yeah, that looks awesome. Wow, that actually looks really cool. I really like how I did you can't really see this on camera. I wish it showed up better. I really like how I did 3 layers of the bottom layer, and because That really helps diffuse the light a lot more. Actually, how would it look? Yeah, I think the other layers look a lot better. Wow, that looks so cool. I'm gonna turn off all the lights and see how that looks. Oh yeah. Turn off the other ones. Yeah, so it's showing up very bright on the webcam. I'll get some close-up shots. I'll get some close-up shots with my actual camera. But wow, that actually looks so cool. Wow. Then if we just put this on top like that. So the key is I'll have to probably like tape it down or something like that. Oops. The LED strips went up. Probably have to tape it, the Arduino or something. But the way that I would keep this in here, it's just super janky. I think I'll only tape the sides with some black electrical tape just because in order to design it, the way that I designed it is that it would not use any support material because I don't want to use support material. Otherwise, if you had a big cavity on the bottom, there'd just be just a ton of unnecessary support material. And I really couldn't be bothered to create like a locking mechanism for the two pieces, but wow, that looks so cool. I'm really quite impressed with this. I'm actually really impressed with how this turned out. It looks really cool. I'll probably do some B-roll or anything. I'll probably do some B-roll and other stuff to show off the different like colors and like a rainbow pattern and all that kind of stuff. But for what it is right now, that I'm really impressed with it. It looks really nice. I like how it's brighter on the bottom and then it kind of diffuses up. That was one of the main points of when I was making it and why I chose this filament and all that. And yeah, it looks really cool. It just looks really cool. So I'll probably post these files onto Thingiverse, but I'm really impressed with how this turned out. It it was just a simple idea yesterday, and then I said, hey, why not just 3D print it? And it turned out amazing. I'm very impressed with this, as you probably can tell. Well anyways, this was probably my first project. I did a video a while back up here. I did a video on some cool 3D printed mechanisms and all that kind of stuff. But this is one that I came up with an idea and I made it. And that's the awesome thing about 3D printing is that you can make pretty much anything you can imagine. And with some cheap electronics with the Arduino and all that stuff. Like, anyways, I hope you like that. Go check out some of my other videos. And if you go and see more projects like this, I can't make too many large projects right now because I'm not making any money from this channel. So what you can do is that one of the requirements to get monetized is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. So if you wanted to go ahead, click the subscribe button and then watch some of my other videos so that we can finally get monetized on this channel and I can start working on some larger projects. That'd be very much appreciated. Anyways, you'll like, subscribe, share it with all of your friends, put a comment in the comment section of what I should do next. Anyways, see you later.